I don't envy everyone with really long hair because it gets in your face quite a lot.
Cosa mi hai fatto? Chi sei davvero?
Sono colui che tiene a bada la tempesta.
We could say that when someone is too nice, we should be afraid of him. We've been there now again. When people who are too nice are sinister in this TV show.
There's an element of like, you know, that sincerity and earnestness that makes it kind of more scary, right? I think that's one of Sauron's tricks. He is the great deceiver, and the ultimate deception, I think, is when he presents himself as a very kind person. And I wanted in the creating the character, I didn't want him to feel like a villain the whole time. I know that that's the role he plays in the story, but I think some sincerity in his message and in what he's trying to achieve is almost creepier in the long run. So yeah, the nice people are definitely not to be trusted.
Yeah, but it's also people who claim they're going to help you and to improve your lot, and that's what he does so well.
Mm-hmm. And speaking about that, some of Sauron's suggestions are not so bad. We could say that he suggests things better than today's politicians do. Because he wants to bring technology, he wants to bring progress, but he has an end. So how can we trust somebody when we know that maybe there's something under it, but his suggestions seem so good? How can we face it?
I think that's a very difficult question for like, if you're applying it to life. I mean, in the context of the show, I think it's pretty irrefutable that you kind of have to trust Sauron. He doesn't really give anyone much of a choice, particularly in this instance with Celebrimbor. I mean, I almost forced you to trust me because I'm like, well, look what I can do. Yeah, you have to trust me or you're screwed.
Yeah,
walking out of the flames.
Exactly.
You know?
He presents himself to Celebrimbor as a god, as a messenger from the Valar, and this is what Tolkien said, and this is what we do in the show. So, which is a supernatural, almost religious, well, very much religious figure. So, you know, that it's undeniable that you succumb to that, you know, if that happens to you in your place of work. You know.
And I think it's also human nature to trust in someone that is good, right? And that brings you a level of, that if they present to you as sincere and genuine and just a nice person, it's in our nature we are to be trusting.
Yeah.
You just hope they're not a supervillain beneath that.
And you also got a really nice let me in look. It made me think about the Puss in Boots look. How did you work on that look? Yeah.
I don't know which bit. I mean,
is that in the rain?
Maybe. Oh yeah, there's a couple of those.
Please let me.
I actually didn't really. Oh yeah, I know the one. I think it's more just the way that the story's told. I think again that comes from just wanting to be, wanting to share this idea because they're so. I think that's where these two characters really connect, at least initially, is through like creativity. It's like two artists who meet and they want to talk about their art and share this stuff. And I think that again, the way to approach it for me as an actor was to approach it being genuine and truthful, and then that's the best way of him. So I think that look probably just came out when I was trying to do that.
And Charles, Celebrimbor made me think about Walter White in Breaking Bad when he says, "I've done for me, I did it for me." Is Celebrimbor a little bit selfish in doing the rings, in your opinion?
Yeah. He's in pursuit of some unattainable glory that he can't quite formulate it. He couldn't talk about it if you asked him, but he wants to achieve, and he wants to eclipse. It's mostly about trying to eclipse his grandfather's work. He wants to beat it. He has huge respect for that, but he wants to beat it. So he's always chasing his tail, you know, and has been, I think, for years and years. And this could be the moment that he achieves his life's desire.
And Charlie, very quick, I was wearing Annatar's wig. It's amazing.
And I was like, nice.
Yeah, they're
Where'd
for
you
sale.
get it?
They're for sale.
The bow. No, it was very. It adds a lot of time, and it's the practical element. It feels amazing, but it practically, I don't envy everyone with really long hair because it gets in your face quite a lot.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.